Good morning, traders. Hope you guys had a great Tuesday of trading. Had a red trade today, red day, but pretty happy overall with today. The thing is, in the market, our response is our responsibility, and we have to understand that. And knowing that really enables us to grow as traders. If we don't accept responsibility and put the blame elsewhere, we're not going to learn. We're not going to grow. It's nice to know that the strategy worked. I mean, the strategy always works. It was my fault. When I used to have red days, I would try to dig myself out of the hole and end up just digging myself deeper in the hole. It's because I'd be revenge trading and over trading, but you got to take control of these emotions. You really got to take control of these emotions and put them in the passenger seat or the trunk. You're the one in the driver's seat in full control. So the loss today was teeny tiny. I'm very happy about that. It's about half the size of what I normally make on a trading day. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I was able to take a loss rather than think, no, I can't take a loss. I haven't had a loss in a long time, and just keep holding and hoping. Holding and hoping is not a strategy. I reduced it, then ended up cutting the rest of it. I'm excited about how I traded it, knowing that I'm willing to take the loss, even when on a hot streak, even when I've been consistent. Still able to be very level-headed and take the loss. Because ultimately, it's not really a loss if it's part of your plan. Let's get into it. Well, traders, I just realized my mic, my Blue Yeti, was turned off. I was talking this entire time and the button was red. You see that button there is green? Ugh, what a day. Well, I had a red trade and I was spending a lot of time going over it. So we'll go ahead and look back over that real quick. And my eyes are still on the scanners for another play to pop on up or selling off. But this trade is exactly what I look for every single day. My prior loss, other than this, was on a really spready stock. So it was frustrating, that loss on that spready stock, but it wasn't one that I'm necessarily going to have all the time. This is an example of a stock. This is the same thing I trade every single day. We're buying the fear. We're getting a nice pop. It's the same chart we see every single day. Came right down to that 50-day moving average. I had that pulled on up, and it's getting a bounce off of it. I mean, this is exactly what I look for, and I took a red trade on it. I took a red trade because I was getting a little emotional and let emotions control my decision making versus letting myself be in the driver's seat. My first ad there at $20. This is buying, of course, buying the fear. So my first ad there was fine with. I was planning on the 112 method, so that would be like 500, 500, 1,000, or 100, 100, 200, whatever share size you guys trade with. I was fine there. I added again about 40 cents down, and then I wish I would have had my third ad like I wanted, about another 30, 40 cents down. Didn't end up getting it, and so I had a really terrible average when it started consolidating. And I got emotional. So my average was 1989. And I just decided to reduce my risk at about 1981. I was down very small. And I just decided to reduce the risk a little bit. And then it had a hard reject of the VWAP, and I just decided to get out of it. These are 2-minute candlesticks, so it was consolidating there for about 3-4 minutes. I don't take comfortable trades. I hate comfortable trades. I'm only buying fear. I'm only selling euphoria, and it works very well for me. I've been very consistent with it. This trade would have worked out had I have won, had the third ad, didn't get it, and two, not would have let emotions take over, because this one, of course, still ended up working out. Could have been a nice green trade on it, but I decided to let the emotions control me versus me controlling the emotions. And we always have to be in the driver's seat with our emotions and also take full responsibility for it. You're never going to learn if you don't take responsibility for your own actions. So what I could have done better here, those two ads were spaced out good. It's just the third one I missed. Just because, the thing was selling on off very, very, very fast, and it's scary, right? That is very scary. It's counterintuitive to what we're supposed to do, right? People see things selling on off and they want to panic out. They want to short it. You got to do what's counterintuitive, and I was doing that well. You got to embrace that fear, embrace those emotions, and get in on that front side of it, with a starter position. And just failed to get the third ad. Was doing the 112 method, failed to get the third ad, and then ended up just taking it in that consolidation, that sell, the final sell on that red candle, bottom ticking it. That one is very, very irritating to look at. But I saw the hard reject there, the upper shadow of the VWAP, and just decided to get on out of it, which I'm happy with. If this was sold on off, of course I'd be happy with it, because I was reducing my risk on the first sell, and the second one I just cut, below my second add. So I'm not going to add to a stock like this into consolidation. I don't take comfortable trades. So it's only going to be on the fear. So this one ended up working out. I took a very small loss on it. I am happy with that. It is irritating, but it's good to know that I'm still level-headed after a lot of consistency, a lot of green days, because it's very dangerous to have a lot of green days back-to-back, be very consistent, and to feel like Superman and think you can't take a loss. And then that's when you're going to take the really big losses. So this was a scratch day. I only lost about half that I made, on a normal day. I'm still looking at the scanners to see if anything's going to pop on up. But if not, I am fully capable of accepting this red day and moving on. But the cool thing is there's opportunities every day. I mean, I take a trade every single day. Sometimes people say the market's slow. But, I see intensity moves every day, whether euphoria or fear. There's opportunities. MYL right now at 2025, 2026 is really irritating to watch, guys. I understand longs take longer. I got to be patient on these. 2030. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade again. I'm getting a little irritated. That's why you got to just divorce yourself from these stocks. You cannot marry these stocks. And that's what sometimes I have a problem with. I get way too attached to these. I watch them even after I get out of them. I get really irritated about what I should have done. Hindsight always irritates me. And then, I'll revenge trade, which I used to do. If you guys go back and watch when I first started trading with on the YouTube channel, it was awful. Well, guys, I've been flipping through charts for 10 minutes. I'm just looking for a trade at this point. So going to cut it on off with the one loss today on MYL. Frustrated. I am pretty frustrated. It's 10:56. Normally I'm done or 9:56. Normally done at 9:45. A little frustrated, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm very happy with my discipline because I can look back in my past and I know how I would have traded today. It was a very depressing day. I remember some of those days I'd take a loss and try to dig myself out of a hole, but actually just start digging myself deeper in the hole. Awful times, guys. Revenge trading, over trading. I'd have so much commission fees. It was ridiculous. I'd be embarrassed to even say it. I really have control over it all now. Very excited to see where my trading is compared to where it used to be, although still get a little emotional on some of these trades like I did today. But excited about where we're headed. We're heading in the right direction. We're doing very well. We will continue on doing well, guys. Let me know how you did in the comment section below. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all first thing tomorrow.